top of the line Kenwood Exelon, has Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, Facebook. Car already has remote start. Everything's all hidden. So if you were to try to break into my car, you never find the alarm brain. And between the kill switch and the backup battery, the car's never going anywhere and it'll just keep going off. So yeah, 4-inch in the dash instead of a 3.5. You always do a 4-inch in these. Do not do a 3.5 in the dash. I know it's a 3.5-inch hole, but a 3.5 sounds like complete dick compared to a 4-inch. Always go active, never run crossovers, and then make sure you have plenty of power. So I'm gonna have a 604 going to my mids and tweets, a 604 bridge just to the 6.5, so that's 300 watts to each 6.5, and a 1200/1 going to two 10W6s. And that's all through a Mosconi processor with 8 volts of output. And then I have to have the hood aligned. I'm gonna take it to the body shop, and one of the best paint shop here in Chico is gonna paint the body kit. I'm gonna keep all the original paint. We're gonna just paint the body kit and then paint the front bumper and try to blend it into the front. So that way it all matches and everything like that. I'm not gonna paint the car. I'll try to leave it as original as possible. Let me lower this lift down for you guys. High-end detailing, PPF and coating and tint business for 20 years. So to me, you know, I want perfection. To most, no one cares about that stuff but me, right? So this is a Stratus lift. When I bought them, they were about $3,500. Now they're about $7 grand because of old Biden inflammation. Inflammation is what I call it, not inflation. He's a fucking sack of inflammation. But I love the pony wheels. I love the stock look. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys, I got a badass new license plate. Gen 3 Yo T. I haven't put this wheel liner in on this side over here because I still have to fill the air conditioning. The lift lifts 8,000 pounds, so does plenty for me. Gen 3, soon to have ported manifold, cold air, E85 tune, and pump gas tune through an Ngauge, through Lund. Lund's the best. I was gonna go to AED, which is close to me, but the guy is a complete asshole. Message him to ask him about things. He tells me, you know, that I did it wrong. You know, he deals with a bunch of shit ass cars obviously all day, so it cracked me up. Lund, messaged them, super helpful, super fast response, everything I needed to know, and they're the best no matter what anyway. So Lund is the tuner, boys. So we got the Lokar shifter. I love it, so dope. I was gonna do the 417 Fox thing, but I don't want to cut up my dash, man. I just want to leave it the way it is. It looks fine. There's the Kenwood double din, Clifford alarm, Dikota Digital gauge cluster. I do want to upgrade to the newest gauge cluster eventually with all the more info, but I'll have an Ngauge here shortly anyway. So all original interior. Look at these seats. An interior, look at that, just money. But they are very, very nice. No holes, no problems. All of my Dikota Digital gauge cluster boxes and everything I hid underneath this seat here. So I ran all the wiring with TechFlex and it's underneath the seat. So it's out behind the dash. But that's about it, guys. Oh, drag radial. I'm gonna get a 275/40 17 Mickey Thompson R. And then I'll keep the fronts. And then Maximum Motorsports said, whatever you do, put a front sway bar on the car. So I've got to somehow figure out how to get a front sway bar on it and then upgrade the rear sway bar. And yeah, paint the body kit. It looks amazing in camera and pictures and everything, but the front's a little faded. Oh, I got new headlights too. My boy hooked it up with some new headlights. So, but let me see if I can start it for you guys. I haven't started it in like literally 2 weeks, so I don't even know if it'll start. Oh, it started. Dikota Digital gauge cluster, MagnaFlow exhaust. Gen 3 Yodi. The ultimate sleeper right there, boys. So, yeah, I'm excited to get it all done, man. But yeah, it's a clean little car. Revs up nice and smooth. I got that check engine light on for IMRCs, so they're gonna shut those off. But I mean, look at that, power steering works amazing. Car idles like butter. Fans work perfect through the Bluetooth controller. So now it's just on the home stretch, guys, getting all the small things finished, putting a tire on it.
This is what's up. EVAP. Fuel level, it even does. Fuel pressure. Oh wait, what's my fuel pressure? Oh wow, we need to fix that. Fuel rail pressures at 1485. That's weird. Air intake temperature bank 1, 90 degrees. Intake temperature bank 1, sensor 2, negative 40. That doesn't make any sense. Okay, short-term fuel trim, so I want that one. And then we want to go to signals. I want to do that one. I want to do short-term fuel trims also. Wait, what were those? Long term. Just saw them. Oh, those are long terms. Long term. Okay, so we got short term fuel trims, bank 2, done. Okay, so those are identical. Now let's go here. Go to signal. Does everything by lambda, it doesn't do it by GoPro, quit recording.
My boy gave me his stock, or his smoked out headlights. I'm just gonna do this smoked out fogs, and then get this body kit painted. And then what else did I have to do? Fully detail the car, which I haven't done. Align the hood, fenders, all that stuff. Fenders are aligned good, everything. It's just the hood's a little crooked, and so I want to get that perfect. And then I think that's it. We're gonna have the Cobra rear, 11 1/4, 11 1/2 brakes, 31 spline axle, C-clip eliminators, bigger battery, sway bar from Panhard bar in the rear. That's about it. I mean, you can see all my notes. There's for the Lokar shifter, for the 10R80. Every single thing I do, I write down, and then I just go through the lists and check them off. You know what I mean? But look at all these instructions. Exhaust, subframe connectors, you know, everything. So, and then when I was behind the car, dude, I replaced every single plug behind the dash. That was melted. I replaced everything. I did everything right. I tech flexed everything. I soldered everything. I labeled everything. I used the best parts I could afford. Maximummotorsports everything. The motor and the transmission obviously are used, but they came with a 1-year warranty, but I know they're good now that I've driven the car, so that's okay. The best AC kit. Yeah, best brakes. So I mean, obviously you could go with like a 6-piston 14-inch brake, but then you're getting too much weight on the car. So I think the car right now is probably about 3,100 pounds, you know, something like that, 3,150, 32 maybe, with some sound deadening and everything. I don't know, it might be 3,000, I have to go weigh it. But if you do sound deadening in a stereo, it's gonna add a couple 100 pounds, but who cares, man? We'll go buy a blower, and then we'll put 10 pounds. And then we'll make about 800 wheel and 900 wheel, and then we'll go from there. But I rode my buddy, good friend of mine's F-150 with a Whipple, and it's just nasty fast. So I don't know if I'm ready for that. But I got all new hardware for this. So all this will look brand new. I got a brand new hood latch. I got an O2 extension because one of the O2 sensors is running off the old F-150 because it was longer. So I'm gonna run both the new O2s. All right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and drive the Fox around for a sec. Let's go ahead and pull it out. I got the Ngauge. Keep in mind, it still has a check engine light for IMRCs, and I got an Ngauge from somebody, and it's got some weird things going on. So Lund is trying to get me my tune soon here, so will get me my tune, hopefully. But let's go ahead and pull it out. Gen 3 10R80. No cats, 3-inch, 2.5-inch magnaflows. Just the usuals. So got the 24 GMC X31 6-inch lift, looking fresh to death. i3 ceramic window film, full frontal PPF. We got black on the hood in the middle, looking fire. And then we got that Coyote swap, baby, that Gen 3. Ooh, I left my headlights on, son of a bitch. But so far so good. I'm still rocking stock brakes, by the way, also, so we got to do brakes. Just running good. No stereo. I still got to put my 3 JL audio amps in here, and mids and highs and all that kind of stuff, so haven't done that yet either. Just lots to do, you know, not a lot of time to do it, just because I've got a newborn child and, you know, a business, a dog, and a house, and just everything else known to man. So Not a lot of time in the day. But I'm stoked, guys. It's running good, it's shifting good. I still got to go get the exhaust done because it's got some exhaust leaks, and then I want to get the AC filled. But it's running good. You know, the alignment's way off, obviously. But we'll get the alignment dialed, and then once we get the alignment dialed, I'm going to sound deaden the whole car. I want to sound deaden everything. NR80 is a badass transmission, man. So, but yeah, there's a little bit of vibration. I don't know if that's from the trans hitting the tunnel or the drive shaft. I got to check all this stuff, man. This is just kind of like my first main voyage out with it, so. Ooh, it wants to go. I'll give you that. Woohoo! So I'm gonna turn around just because I don't want to push my luck. I just wanted to drive it around a little bit and see how it drove. I can definitely. After Lund does all his tuning, you know, Lund's the best tuner there is. I was going to go to Sean at AED, but the guy's a complete asshole, so I'm not going to take my car to him. I'll take it to Lund. They're the best. Besides the minute vibration I'm feeling, man, this thing drives amazing. It's just right by this trans tunnel. It's got to be the transmission just barely touching. So we're going to get that fixed right away. And then the alignment's way off. And then I got to have AC. It's going to be like 105 today, so. Just little stuff. 1990 red, black interior, all original car. Besides now it's got all this coyote stuff in it, but hydro boost. Let's see if you guys can hear the exhaust. So wherever my keys are. She's done. Damn near. I'm gonna raise that front up some more too. Plus I've got the new fogs and the new headlights looking fresh. All the haters that said I couldn't do it. Who's laughing now? Damn, with that hidden AC. Look at that. That's that 5.0 life, baby. Ice, ice, baby. All right, guys.